am testing this. My audio better be working just fine because I'm over this crap. You better be working. Hey guys, it's Sarah. So there's been some drama with my audio lately. I filmed 3 videos last week and I was getting ready to edit them and I was all ready and let's get these done. And my audio was not working. I had my microphone. I don't know if I turned my microphone on or not. So it could be that I didn't plug in my microphone, or it could be that something happened with it. Whatever it was, I had 3 videos that I filmed that I could not use. So I had to refilm them. I refilmed them this morning and then I put them on my computer and I was like, I'm gonna make sure this works. Nope. And my audio was good. Like my audio was plugged in, my microphone was on, I double checked everything, but my voice was muted. I could hear myself talking, but barely. And there was some sort of like loud interference, screechy thing happening. So something's going on with my microphone right now. So it is sitting in the corner thinking about what it did. So my audio is going to be a little like not quite as loud, I guess you could say, as it normally. It might sound a little different because I don't have my microphone right now, but I'm over it. And I just want to film videos and it's setting me back. So I'm going to figure out what it is at some point, but for the next probably few videos, because I'm filming quite a bit today, to kind of make up for some lost time. So next few videos are going to be this type of audio, which I'm sure is fine. At least you can hear me, right? Okay, so all that to say, hi, and today I want to do a discussion. And I want to talk about videos in general, actually, because I have had a lot of video ideas lately, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that process because being a booktuber and creating content here is a lot. It's a lot to keep up the creativity. It's a lot to do things to keep things interesting because I want to put out videos that I'm proud of. I want to put out videos that I think are interesting. I want to put out videos that I would watch. I don't want to just put out videos just to have content to keep my numbers up and to just make sure I have videos going. I don't want to do like throwaway videos is kind of what I call them. You know, I only really do things that I really think are going to be good content. And sometimes that means I hit a creativity slump and I have no idea what I want to record and I have no idea what I want to talk about. I have no idea what books I want to feature. Sometimes that happens. And then there are times where I get too many ideas and I'm excited about them and I want to do all the things, and then I try to do all the things and then I end up stopping because it was too much. Too many things. So it's a delicate balance, I think, especially just for me personally, because if I start a project, if I start like a video series or something like that, I want to see it through to the end. I don't want to just start it and then quit in the middle of it because I don't want to start showing that, you know, oh, Sarah's starting this cool new series, but she's probably not going to finish it because she doesn't finish it. So I don't want to be that. Definitely. That's not something I want to have represented on my channel, is that I start things and then I don't finish them. So there's that. Because of that, I've had a few ideas lately that I am, number one, definitely excited about and definitely think I could be very passionate about them and do them and finish them. And at the same time, I've had to put them on the back burner because I don't know that I can finish these in a timely manner. And I don't know that I have the mental capacity or the schedule to do them right now. So they might be videos that could eventually happen on my channel, but they just are going to be on the back burner for a little bit until I can move them up front. And there are some reasons why. This also kind of stemmed from Kayla from Books and Lala, who has done videos before where she talked about canceled videos on her channel. So she talked about videos that she had ideas for that she decided not to do, or she even started some of them and then decided to trash them completely. And so she talked about those. And I thought that was a really interesting concept to just show, like, you know, I thought about doing this type of thing, but then I decided not to, and here's why, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I thought that was really interesting. So this kind of stemmed from that a little bit. if you will. I'm going to talk about 4 different video concepts, and 2 of them are canceled for sure. The other 2 are still possibilities, but there's reasons why they're not happening right this second, and I'll get into those in a minute. Yeah, the first one that is canceled is actually something that I never made an initial video about, and I'm really happy that I didn't, because it was books, like specific books and authors that I wanted to read in 2022. So I had a list for books, I had a list for authors. And I never made a video about that in the beginning of the year. And I think subconsciously, I didn't do that because I had a feeling this might not be my concentration this year. I wanted my reading to be a little bit more free, a little bit more mood reading. I'm still kind of up and down with mood reading right now. Like, there are times where I'm really glad I'm just picking up whatever, whenever. There's other times where I feel like I need the structure of a TBR. So it's like, I'm struggling a little bit with, I don't really know if I'm a mood reader, and if I'm not, I need to be okay with that and just own it and just know that I do the structure thing better. It's a whole thing, guys. But I decided not to do a dedicated video to that, and I'm really glad because I'm not concentrating on it. I did write them down on Post-its, and I had them on my bulletin board in my office, but I'm just not concentrating on those lists at all, and I'm glad that I didn't do the videos, because I would probably be doing a here's why I failed video at the end of the year, because it's just not something I concentrated on. So that's something that will definitely not be happening as far as, you know, focusing on that. I have read 3 books, 2 books and 1 author, and that's it from that list, and that's it. So, like, you know, it is what it is. But that's something that I'm not going to be concentrating on. So I'm glad I didn't do a specific video for it at the beginning of the year. The second one that is canceled is actually, it stemmed from an Instagram poll that I did recently. I showed 2 different stacks of ARCs that I was thinking about reading, and they're 2022 releases, physical ARCs that I got, and I had 1 stack of romance ARCs and 1 stack of thriller ARCs, and I was going to read those books and do a reading vlog for them. And I had you guys vote on which stack to read, and you guys picked the thrillers overwhelmingly, but that's not going to happen. And the reason that that's not going to happen is I actually did start one of them. I started one of those books, but a couple days after I started that book, we had a medical emergency in our family. So that completely derailed like everything around me, including my reading. And we're still kind of in a situation where we're trying to get a diagnosis. So there's a lot of doctor's appointments. There's a lot of trying to, like, I'm really at the mercy of trying to get one of my daughters into the hospital or at the doctor's appointments and doing tests and doing all these things. Everyone is safe. Everyone is fine. No panicking. But we are trying to get a diagnosis and a treatment plan. So, like, safety is not an issue right now, but it's definitely something happening that just needs to be addressed and possibly prevented. So we're just trying to figure out what it is, because it's kind of an anomaly type thing right now. So I'm really at the mercy of getting to doctor's appointments and doing all that kind of thing. So because of that, things have been crazy. My schedule is not my own anymore. And my time feels very much jacked, because not only am I trying to, you know, get people to places and doing all the things that we need to be doing in order to make this happen, but I'm also exhausted. So I'm not as stressed as I was in the beginning when it was pretty scary, but my brain power has definitely just been like, and, you know, so when I do sit down to read, it's like, I'm reading a little bit. Audiobooks are better for me right now, for sure, is something that I've noticed. Audiobooks have been helping me, but it's definitely caused my reading to just take a different turn, which is fine. It's real life. Things happen. Things derail you all the time. So that's what's happening right now. And so because of that, I did not do that reading vlog, and it's not going to happen. I am still reading. However, I'm actually right now not in the mood for thrillers, because I've read a couple of thrillers recently. So now I don't want to read those thrillers right now. So it's been a whole thing. So that one's definitely not happening. I'm sorry about that. And I felt bad because I had you guys like vote and everything. And then like literally a couple days later, stuff started happening. So I'm not going to talk like publicly about what's going on with my daughter just for her privacy. But she's okay. Like everyone's fine. We're just trying to diagnose something and figure out what's going on. So it's requiring a lot of doctor's visits as of right now. So, but yeah. Okay, so that's why that's not happening. Now I have had a couple of video ideas that are more of a series, and I'm not canceling these. I'm just not sure when they're going to be able to happen. Number one, because of everything that's going on, I don't know that I can start something big right now. But I feel like I could do this at some point. I just don't know when. So the first one is I had an idea of doing some reading vlogs that would be reading a rainbow spine. So I would pick one section of my house, probably the ones that I want to work on, which are book of the month, review books, Christmas book exchange, and gifted books. And I would read rainbow spines. So I would pick a red book, an orange book, a yellow, green, blue, purple, right? So 6 books in each one. And I have enough that I could do that. I definitely do. And I thought about, you know, that could be fun, like reading a rainbow spine, and like it'd be a pretty thumbnail, and like I could read all these and do a reading vlog for them. I still really like that idea. Reading 6 books in one vlog is a lot. It would take time, like a decent amount of time to do one of them, but it is something I could just take my time with still. I just haven't fully committed to it yet. So I'm not sure if or when those are going to actually end up happening, but I just had this rainbow spine idea in my head, and it won't go away. So it may be something that ends up happening. So I don't know. We'll see. But possibility of something like that happening. And that could just be like every once in a while type thing, you know. The other one is a lot more intense. It would be a reading vlog series. This is the one that I was like super excited for, and I'm still pretty excited for it. Ugh. I had the idea of doing a reading the alphabet vlog series where I start with A, I end with Z, and in each video will be one letter. So I'd start with A, and I would read 3 books from my shelves, it doesn't matter where, that either start with the letter A in the title, or the title, like the A is the big focus. So like maybe there's multiple words that start with A in the title, or A is like the big focus in the title. And then the next one would be B. So my idea for this is to do one a month with that. So I would be reading 3 books a month that would have whatever letter of the alphabet I'm on, and I would do a reading vlog for it. Now, it's a big commitment, not monthly, but overall, because there's 26 letters in the alphabet. So it would take me 26 months to do that. And that's over 2 years. So I need to decide if I want to commit to that because that's a lot. I don't want to commit to doing it any faster than that, because then that would be all my reading, and I don't want to do that. I would do it once a month. I'd pick 1 week a month where I would read 3 books. That's normal for me, is to read 3 books in a week. That's something that's very realistic that I could do, and I would put it out, you know, when I finish those books. I really like this idea. I really, really like it. So I think I still want to do it. I just think it would be fun, and I would get a different variety of, you know, books, and I really like the idea a whole lot. So I'm thinking about doing that still. I just don't know when I want to start it. And I don't know if I just need to wait for some things around here to calm down a little bit before I get started. Maybe I could start it over the summer, possibly. Maybe I could do that. So that's one that's still like, that's the one idea I've had recently that I've been the most excited about, and that I really think I want to put into fruition. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do that. I have to really be ready to commit, because I don't want to start it and then stop it partway through. You know what I mean? Unless something really big, like life-changing happens, which I don't anticipate, but you never know. So, yeah, I don't know. That's the one that like I really think I want to try to do. It is a big commitment. Like I said, it's probably gonna take at least 2 years for me to complete it, but I think it's creative and I would watch someone else do that, definitely. Um, yeah, so I think I wanna do that still. I just have to decide when I want to get started on it. Maybe I can make a loose goal of maybe starting it over the summer. That's what I'm thinking. So sometimes these video ideas will come to me and then they will leave immediately and I won't do them or I won't worry about them because they're not something I'm super excited about. I just think about them and then I'm like, no, I don't think so. I do have a couple other ideas that I'm not going to say yet because I do plan on doing them. So like I want to keep some things as a surprise for you guys for sure. But these two are just bigger. They're bigger commitments. They're going to take longer, all that good stuff. So I wanted to talk about them a little bit more on here, but I do have some smaller things that I will be having coming up as well. And yeah, that's my thought process right now. It's a lot. But I'm also just kind of really excited about these options and, seeing what I can do. And I'm really just wanting to read my shelves so much. I usually do read my shelves, but, reading what I have bought previously versus new releases and ARCs and all that stuff. So, all right. I think that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing these two, like the rainbow spines and the alphabet thing. Let me know if those are even interesting to you. If you guys are like, Sarah, I'm not going to watch that. That's way too much. Then I won't do it, because if you guys don't want to see it, then I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste your time. You know what I mean? So let me know your thoughts. I want to hear them for sure. And don't tell me yes just because I'm excited. If you're not excited, then tell me so. I trust you guys to be honest with me. But yeah, okay. So I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. So just a lot going on. But again, everyone is safe. Everyone's fine. We just need some answers and we're working our way towards getting them. So, but everything's okay. All right. That's going to be it for me today. So let me know your thoughts down below, please. And I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day.